Today, my physical students and I made 20 liters of transparent liquid soap that actually sell fast. Do you want to learn how?
Relax.
I'll be showing you how we made 20 liters of crystal clear transparent liquid soap, step by step. Watch to the end because one small mistake can spoil everything. Here is the complete ingredients and the measurements. You can screenshot it, you can write it out. But don't skip the video. Try and watch the video to the end to avoid any kind of cut and paste recipe. At the end of the day, you still come back and start asking, my own is not clear, my own is not thick, my own is not this, my own is not that. Calm down, watch the video to the end. Let's get started. First thing first, get your spatula, mixing stick, and your mixing bowl. Your mixing bowl, make sure is bigger than the measurement of whatever production you want to make. Let's assume you want to make 20 liters of liquid soap. Make sure you get a container that can contain like 30 liters to avoid spill over. Then we need 20 liters of clean water. That is the first thing, 20 liters of clean water. Out of these 20 liters of clean water, we remove 5 liters into another separate bowl. We measure 5 liters out of 20 liters into another separate bowl. And the remaining 15 liters, we added our 500 grams SLS to it. SLS that look like rice, sodium lauryl sulfate. SLS 500 grams. We add it into our mixing bowl. And as we added it into it, we stir it. You are going to stir it for like 2 to 3 minutes. Then you set it aside to move to the next one. And the next ingredient that we are soaking is 40 grams of caustic soda. 40 grams of caustic soda, we added it into the 5 liters of clean water separated from the 20 liters. You remember that we soak SLS in 15 liters of clean water, and the remaining 5 liters out of the 20 liters is the one we added our caustic soda to. Then you stir it until all the granules dissolve and you set it aside. Then the next step is to add the sapon into the mixing bowl. Your dry mixing bowl, that's the main mixing bowl now. We have a mixing bowl that can contain like 40 liters of soap, but we are making 20 liters. I added my tesapon, 1,000 grams into it. Then I added salt to it. This is cooking salt. You can see the type of salt that I'm using. Salt. I use 3 sachets, which is 750 grams. The sachets of 250 grams, I use 3 sachets, making 750 grams sachets of salt, of cooking salt. So I mix it together with the tesapon. Make sure you mix it together very, very well. Mix it until the tesapon and the salts blend together very, very well. After you mix it, you set it aside. After mixing my tesapon with my salt, I normally keep it aside to relax for like 30 minutes before I continue. And then remember, we have our caustic soda soaked in 5 liters of clean water. So inside the caustic soda now, I added sulfonic acid 500 ml to it. 500 ml of sulfonic acid add into 5 liters of already soaked caustic soda, which is light solution inside. I add it into it and I stir it. I stir it for like 2 to 3 minutes and I set it aside to continue with the production. Now the next thing is to bring out my tesapon and my cooking salt. Here is my SLS water and here is the color that we'll be using. This is SLS water. You can see that it's clear off now. So now I will start adding my SLS water into my tesapon and salt gradually. Don't add it at once. Please take precaution. Don't add it at once, so add it gradually. So you can see the little one I added to my salt and chest sapon now, and as I add to it, I start stirring it all together. You will stir it until you make sure it's blend, it's smooth from the start. If not, you will end up have a production that is lumpy, and you will not want to make lumpy soup. So gradually add your SLS water into the sapon and salt and mix it. As you are adding it, you are mixing it. As you are adding the water, you are mixing it until you will mix all the 15 liters of water into the sapon and salt. And after adding all the 15 liters, then you will now mix again for like 5 minutes. After adding all the water, you will take your time to mix it together very well for 5 minutes or even more than 5 minutes before adding the next ingredient. Here is my 15 liters of water with the sapon and salt. After I've added it together, I mix it very, very well. You can see it very smooth and jelly. So the next thing I'm adding now is my water, my sulfonic acid water and caustic soda water. I mix sulfonic acid into the lye solution that we have already prepared. So now I added it into the 15 liters of SLS water, sapon, and cooking salt. After adding all my sulfonic water into it, then I mix it like 10 to 15 minutes again before adding the next ingredient. So then here is my next ingredient going into the mixture. The next ingredient is my glycerin. Glycerin, I use 150 ml of glycerin. 150 ml of glycerin, I added it to it and I make sure I mix it together. You can see my students are doing their work. They are doing the mixing. We are mixing it one after the other. So after adding glycerin, you still have to mix it for more than 5 minutes in order for all the chemicals to blend well. We are almost through with this production. As you can see, it's simple and is a kind of lucrative business that you can start at home, at comfort of your home, that sell fast. You can just see my students, you can see every one of them. They are all saying hi to you. They are saying hi to you. So we are doing the work there. Those are my physical students. So the next thing that we'll be doing is how we are going to mix our color, introduce the color into the soap. We'll be using 3 colors for this soap. We'll be using 3 colors for this soap. 3 colors. So we'll be using green, yellow, and blue. So we divide the soap into 3. Now we are dividing our soap into 3 parts, so that in order to add the color to it one after the other. So here is the green color. We are adding green color to the first one. As we add, we mix it. So that is the green color. You can see that it's beautiful. You can even see the soap. The soap have not settled down, but it's looking yummy. So you add color to taste. You add your own color to your own taste. Continue mixing until the color is blended well together with the soap. So you can see we have a very beautiful green sweet soap here. So then we move to the blue color. Now we added our blue color into the batter. As we add, we continue stirring it. So you are going to stir the blue color until it blends well. You can see the blue color is beautiful as well. We mix and mix and mix until everything blends well together. Here is the yellow color. We are adding the yellow color into the last part of the soup. So as we add, we stir it. You stir it together until all the yellow color blend together with the soup. So make sure you add to your taste. Add to your taste as you want the color to be maybe light or dark. So I believe if you are making your own, if you want to make 2, 3 or 4 color, even more than 4 color, you have to divide your soup into how many colors you want to make. Then after stirring the yellow color, we add our fragrance to it. The next thing we are adding now is fragrance. So we add fragrance. We use 50 ml of fragrance. All in all, we use 50 ml of fragrance. You can use any fragrance of your choice. You can decide to use different types of fragrance to this one, this color, let's go with this fragrance, the other color go with other fragrance. You can choose to do it like that, and you can make it one fragrance just as you wish is your choice. So you can see that we are coming to the end of this production. After adding fragrance to it, the next thing to do is to cover it and set it aside. You must cover it and set it aside in order for it to settle down and clear off for 24 hours. 24 hours, make sure you cover it for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, you have a clean, super clean, transparent liquid soup. Very, very thick. If you follow this measurement, you follow the same procedure, you did it the way I do my own here, you are going to arrive at this same point. You can see how beautiful it looks. And I hope you have learned something into this tutorial. If so, kindly like this video, give this video a thumb up, share the video, turn on your notification bell. You will get notified if we drop another amazing tutorial just exactly like this. And I want to say thanks for watching. And for my return subscriber, thanks for always coming back to watch our videos. And if you are just joining us, learn it, practice it, and earn from it. This is Empower to Earn. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.